Saturday basketball fever, and we're streaming live. No, I'm not going to sing. Benji Santiago, kasama ko rito si Coach Mike Perez, and of course, we're back here for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. And of course, ang game na ihatid namin sa inyo is ang laban ng FEU Tamaraos laban sa St. Clair Saints. And we're back here at the Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. How are you all doing? Hope you're enjoying your weekend. We're just about to enjoy a couple of games na ihatid namin sa inyo. At eto, Coach Mike, bumati ka muna. Happy weekend sa mga nanonood sa atin.
Yeah, happy weekend everyone, and hope you enjoy our games, not just for today, kundi pati for tomorrow. You keep tuning us every play day here at Filoil.
Yung nga yung binabanggit natin, it's FEU Tamaraos already getting the first win and trying to come up with another win laban dito sa St. Clair na medyo matagal-tagal bago sila nakaulit ng laro dito. Pero that's what we're here to find out what's going to happen between these two teams.
Yep, and of course FEU, the record right now is 1-2. Their only win coming off their last game against UE. Medyo tough yung first two assignments nila, LaSalle and UP, to start off their campaign here. But you know, they're hoping that they start that win streak here against FEU. Against St. Clair rather. Samantala itong St. Clair naman, as we go to the standings muna, Benj.
Yes, totoo yan. Ito nga ang LaSalle is the only team dito sa Group B who has yet to lose 3-0 ang kanilang kantada. Over at the other side, nandyan ang Perpetual Altas naman na 4-1. Mapua Cardinals with 3-1. Nagpa-progress na sila ngayon. St. Clair is 2-1. Nakakuha na ng unang panalo itong FEU Tamaraos, and let's see if they can do it all over again. Dahil kumbaga parang nanalo kahapon. Kahapon lang.
Yep.
At ito, balik na naman sila sa court ng FEU Tamaraos, and hoping that could be a morale booster for them, a confidence booster after getting their first victory yesterday.
Yeah, and their usual reliables would be, of course, you have Fatty just manning the middle, and of course his lead has been very consistent for them. But I feel in that last game, the real factor there would be Luke Felipe, who really came off the bench. 16 of the 28 bench points coming from Luke. Normally he averages 3 points per game, but last game versus UE, he had 16.
Ang St. Clair Saints naman, I think we've already been talking about it earlier. May 13 pa yung kanilang huling laro, and so they're back here. Well, alam ko hindi naman kinalawang yan for sure.
Yeah, hindi naman, because these guys continue to have their training. But I think the important thing is for them to have help for Jimboy as they go up against these FEU Tamaraos.
Yes, we're going to be seeing him in action a little later on. Jimboy Estrada, that's the guy you're talking about. Let's go over sa ating venue announcer for the introduction of the starters for this ball game.
Live from the Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan City. This is our third game of our quadruple header. Day 9 competition of the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. It's the game between the Far Eastern University Tamaraos versus the St. Clair College of Caloocan Saints. Let's read the starters first for your FEU Tamaraos. Small forward number 8, Cholo Nuevo. Power forward number 4, James Tempra. Center number 34, Mo Fati. Point guard number 1, Paulo Galumpines. And shooting guard number 20, Cyrus Torres. Head coach for the FEU Tamaraos is Mr. Dennis Denok Miranda. And now let's give it up for your St. Clair College Saints. Small forward, number 23, Drake Acosta. Power forward, number 4, Arvin Yanis. Center, number 57, Babacar Endo. Point guard, number 3, Aaron Estacio. And shooting guard, number 7, Megan Gala. Head coach for your St. Clair Saints is Mr. Chiquito Manansala.
Starters have been called out. They're ready to play. We're ready to bring it to you live. Buhat po rito sa Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. Once again, it's Benji Santiago with Coach Mike Perez. Later on, Megan Cabrera will be joining us at courtside to report on any of the progress and developments, or most probably Are there players na hindi makakapaglaro? Are they all healthy? We're looking forward to that a little later on with you, Megan. In the meantime, just keep it right here. Here we go! At ito na, nagsimula na ang ating ball game. Ang St. Clair Saints getting the first possession, getting a first crack at the basket here. So yung binabanggit natin kanina, Jimboy Estrada is not in the starting unit here para sa St. Clair's. They tried the first basket pero unable to score. And FEU Tamaraos right now, sila naman susubok. Attacking the defense. And James Tempra opens up the scoring in this ball game.
Well, both these teams really love to do half-court executions. Yan talagang pinanggagalingan ng points nila. Kaya yung palaban nila versus UE that last time around, they only got, 17 fast break points because they really want to set up their half-court offense.
A sorry miss for Acosta over at the other side. And here comes FEU again, executing their half-court offense. A lot really to look forward to, mga games natin dito. In fact, sabi ko nga, this is one long weekend that will extend all the way up to Monday.
Yeah.
Tuloy-tuloy ang bakbakan.
Well, that's one guy that Coach Gene is gonna need to be going in this game if they want to keep this winning streak alive. Eustachio's got to be a guy that's orchestrating the plays and setting up his teammates for those open shots.
So we're all tied at 2-all. A turnover ng FEU. Mo Fati yesterday was in early foul trouble. Even back in the first half, he has already collected 3. But he was able to take care of his fouls in the second half. Samantala, oops. A good defensive job by FEU. So a traveling call on St. Clair.
Yeah, right there. They tried to go on a horns play, coming off with a back pick for the opposite elbow. Endong tried to create, but Fat is just too big for him. So a little bit more, maybe a little more fake, little more better footwork for you to get around that defense of Fatty.
So nilabas na si Babacar Endong para rito sa St. Clair after a couple of tries na maka-score.
14 seconds on the shot clock.
There's Acosta who just had the first basket earlier para sa St. Clair, and right now 2-all pa rin tayo dito. As Dalumpines, who came off the bench yesterday, an instant offense. Unang attempt niya was a 3-pointer. But this time, miscue on the passes for FEU, and here comes St. Clair again.
Yeah, very early. They're trying to get Torres involved because that last game he got 14 points. Is he gonna need to for him to produce some more in this match?
So Dalumpines with a layup. That's Paolo for his first 2. And giving back FEU the lead here 4-2 in the early goings ng ating first period. Here's St. Clair.
Papansin mo, both teams really taking time to execute their half-court set. Halos bumababa na yung shot clock bago sila makapag-attempt.
Galang earlier with a miss with St. Clair. Dalumpines lets it fly. They got it back. And that was Cyrus Torres grabbing that offensive rebound. Here he is with a basketball. The penetration move puts it up. It's short. St. Clair in transition. Taking all the way. That's going to be a foul here on FEU. That's Galang will be given 2 free throws for the Saints.
Well, Galang had the right thing in mind to push that possession and challenge that defense of Año Nuevo out in the open. Año Nuevo was left reeling, and so he really had to attack back.
2 free throws, Megan Galang.
So Megan Galang.
May Megan din tayo.
Oo naman. So yung Megan pala pwede sa lalaki at sa babae.
Oo nga, ngayon ko lang nalaman.
Megan nun. Made his first and also his second.
And Megan Galang talaga isa sa mga shooter na pinagre-relayan nito ni Coach Gino, and he's a maker. He can make shots from the outside. He's got really good range.
Babacar Endong has been fielded back into the ball game for St. Clair.
Malamang nakatanggap lang ng instructions siya kay Coach Gino after his attempt earlier.
Malamang. For all. One and done for FEU. St. Clair.
And really slow-paced game here.
Oh.
And again, evidence of them being half-court teams. Itong dalawang ito.
Parang everything is like systematic.
Yep.
The way they're executing their offense.
As we see here, Estacia trying to beat that initial defense on him, and he got fouled on that way to the rack.
Keaton Tabernal was called for the foul here. And that's going to be free throws here to be awarded. St. Clair again as we take a look at the new head coach of FEU, Coach Denok Miranda.
Yep. Isa sa mga guwardyang napakagaling post up si Coach Denok Miranda, grabe. And his kids, Dwayne and the CP3, his youngest that I covered so far, si CP3 is really good basketball player.
Talagang yun ang pangalan, CP3?
Yeah, CP3.
So how do you spell that?
It's CP3.
Really?
Yeah, CP3. So we call him CP3.
Ayos eh, no? Umayag yung pare nung bininyagan yung CP3.
Malam. And again, the preference for guard names kasi guard itong si Coach Denok most probably.
Power move inside, resulting in nothing for James Tempra, but he already has 2 points in this ball game. 6-4. Lamang rito ang St. Clair. They got the basketball. Very patient offense.
Shot clock down to 6.
How about that long two? Estacio has got 4 points in the game.
Yeah, and ang maganda kay Estacio, he can create out in the open, he can finish on middle jumpers, and he's just a threat even on assists.
Dalumpines, oops, inabot yun. And Dong with the long pass. Trying to be fancy underneath that time. And it backfired. Here comes FEU. Oh, good defensive job by St. Clair at that time. Ito naman ngayon ng St. Clair.
The pace picking up a little bit here.
Baka sila rin naiinip din, no?
Oh, yeah.
Ito, balik na naman tayo sa dati. Orchestration and Dong. That's an air ball. And we'll go the other way. So we're halfway here in the first period. St. Clair up by 4 against FEU Tamaraos.
And you can tell that Endong earlier was really looking for that back cut for him to pass. No,
Yep.
Could have, libre na siya. That defense was sagging. Could have taken that jump shot, but really the preference would be to hit those backdoor cuts.
Presence of Endong right there, creating a turnover here for FEU, and St. Clair, the other end, scores again.
And that's our very first fast break point so far in this match.
Galang has got 4 points in the game, a 6-point advantage here para sa St. Clair Saints.
Good skip.
3-pointer, much needed. They can't knock it down.
Medyo gigil ng konti ang Tamaraw sa execution ng half-court set nila. They have to settle down and relax. And so just get into the rhythm, get into the flow.
Traveling on Endong underneath. And we go into our first timeout in this ball game. A 6-point advantage for the St. Clair Saints at 4:07 here in the first period.
Welcome back to the first quarter of the Tamaraos versus the Saints, and the score is 10-4 in favor of St. Clair. And after win number 1, the Tamaraos want to keep the ball rolling. Cyrus Torres, one of FEU's leaders, admits that he just reminds his team to gain confidence in every game that they play. Sabi nga niya, last season medyo short ang kanilang rotation. Kaya naman this time around, they want a deeper bench and they want their players to embrace their role in whatever they can contribute. Without thinking too much of the results right now, they just want to bring out their games offensively and defensively. Benji and Coach Mike?
Well, Cyrus Torres got to say something. Well, for one thing, wala pa rin siya na i-contribute dito in the first quarter. I'm actually waiting for the entry of Patrick Sleet
Yeah.
para rito sa FEU Tamaraos.
Yeah. And expect that he's gonna be in any time soon in this game for the Tamaraws. And that report by Megan is on point. No? This is actually an opportunity for them to be able to execute their schemes and to see how the players will perform under these conditions.
So calling a timeout, and let's see if they can score here in FEU Tamaraws. There's that foul. I mean, he's everywhere on the court.
Yep.
Etong si Endong. Pero problema niya, not exactly at the right place.
All right.
So he commits a foul, and that will send Cyrus, or rather, yes, to shoot free throws. This is Cholo Año Nuevo. So he's in the scoreboard now. Hello, ladies. Okay, hindi sila yata magkakilala.
Baka seatmates lang. No, but itong si Anyo Nuevo actually did good in their last win against UE. 11 points, 7 rebounds to go with 2 blocks. And, having a lefty like that, you expect more of scoring and defensive stuff from the guy. Oh, good cut.
And one play here para sa panig ng St. Clair Saints. Well, and Dong had the right idea for the extra pass.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, there are coaches who say once that ball gets stopped on the low block, on a motion, there are two things you can do. You can either dive from the top or dive from the opposite wing. And that time around, that dive really coming from the top. And a good completion here for an end one.
This is the largest lead right now for St. Clair, taking it to 7, 13, 6. Here in the first period. Good wow! Sayang yun.
Sayang because they already had Endong outside. Nobody was protecting the paint. No rim protectors inside.
It was a gimme basket
that
they muffed. St. Clair executing their half-court offense again. Estacio. Corner three. Just won't drop. They got it back.
I'm sure Coach Gino is not going to be happy with that. Said people are just standing around and watching for anyone to start to make a move.
Stasio once again with a basketball. There's a
There you
baseline
go.
drive.
Yep.
And it rolled in.
Much better execution after that offensive set there for St. Clair.
Drake Acosta with his first basket in the game. Increasing their lead right now up to 9 laban dito sa FEU. Hindi kaya napagod tong FEU yesterday.
Oh, baka possible, no? Dikit na games eh.
Shot clock down to 3. Forced shot still won't drop.
And there were 3 blue shirts in front of him. Could have kicked out either to the opposite side for an open attempt. And, his teammates really just standing around too, waiting for him to make a move.
St. Clair going for a double-digit lead. This is going to be a big basket.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed, it falls. And Stasio.
Yeah, little Spain action there. A little pin down of a curl and the lift by Estacio. Libreng-libre yung tira galing sa taas.
9 points already for Estacio of St. Clair Saints. Ang FEU Tamaraws naman. Oh, that's too crowded underneath the heavy traffic.
Pero si Endong napaka-effective, ano? Hindi siya ganun katangkad katulad ni Fatih, pero he's able to keep in step with the guys trying to navigate inside the shaded area.
Here he is on the attack, and then the extra pass and the floater.
Oh, and Endong doing it on both ends of the floor, stopping that dribble penetrate underneath on the baseline, and then making that assist for that finish.
Off the bench, Arvillanes scoring his first basket. And look at this now. It has ballooned to a 12. They'll make that 14-point lead.
Yeah, look at that move there by Endong. Dribbled right, went left, saw that open Yanis, and Yanis threw that easy floater from the middle.
Ito na, platoon substitution na rito para sa FEU Tamaraws. They dug a hole so deep right now.
Correct.
Only 6 points so far ang kanilang output. Patrick Sleet is in the game. Well, there's going to be a loose ball foul na may tatawag dito sa St. Clair. Suwal, tinawagan ng kanyang first personal foul.
Oh, it's the exact same play.
Ayaw pa rin. Yun! Nakabingwit pa ng foul yun. Usong Kuya doing his thing underneath and trying to complete the three-point play para rito sa FEU Tamaraws.
Yeah, not a good sign because, you know, Jimboy Estrada really just came in and quickly foul kagad na naitawag sa kanya. Good position though, right there for the Tamaraws.
Can't connect on the bonus. St. Clair, a dozen-point lead. 1 minute remaining here in the first period. So far, so good for St. Clair Saints.
I love that action of that stagger by St. Clair.
Kanina pa yan eh. Kanina
Yeah.
pa nagkikiskisan eh.
Kasi after nung stagger, nung lumabas na yung first out na wing guide, second na lalabas si Jimbo, and you have to give him another option, which is the low block. Kaya he's been battling it underneath.
It's Bernard Songkuya who was called for a foul. 47.7 seconds here in the first period. And St. Clair up 20 to the 8 of FEU. Welcome back, and as we continue, we're here at the Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. So bright, so happy.
A lot of beautiful faces watching us here at the Flying V Center.
Yeah, that's where you can find beautiful people gathering here inside the venue natin here in San Juan. So all right now with the basketball.
A little more firepower here para sa St. Clair. Suwal and Jimboy together with Kani inside. There you go.
So Patrick Sleet, this is what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Alam mo kung minsan nagtataka nga ako kay Coach Deno, hindi nag-i-start si Patrick Sleet eh.
Yeah.
He comes off the bench.
Coming off the bench, that's right. Same with Luke Felipe rin. In their last game, he came off the bench, came up with 16. And I think ang mas importante ngayon is 18% lang ang field goals nitong FEU, and hopefully that basket by Sleet will start things rolling para sa Tamaraws.
But they will run out of time here to execute some more. That's the end ng ating first 10 minutes of action. Ito panig ng St. Clair Saints really doing their thing. FEU Tamaraws have some bright spots. Pero St. Clair has been doing everything. The extra passes that we have seen here, playing more organized. At least that's what happened in the first period as they take a 10-point lead laban dito sa Tamaraws.
And FEU's Alce Macabagal, presented by Names, later at halftime.
And so we start the second quarter of action. Once again, it's a 10-point lead para sa St. Clair Saints. And they shot 50% from the field compared to 23% for FEU. That's 4 of 17. At may three-pointer pa. Itong St. Clair Saints, they're 1 of 6, 0 of 4 naman para rito sa FEU. Story of rebounds, +3 for St. Clair with their 12. And the assist department, that's a +5 for St. Clair, 6 against only 1 for FEU. Let's see, looking forward that I move on para sa FEU Tamaraws, trying to make it better this time around in the second period. But they lost an opportunity to score, and ball goes back to St. Clair.
And right now, FEU going on a zone, trying to stop those dribble penetrates inside.
Shot kind of wild, but they got it. Hindi tumama, so shot clock's winding down. 5 it says right now. An open look for Suwa for the 3, long and strong. And here comes Sleet, bringing down the basketball.
And Fatty not even looking to do an early rim run earlier. And he had to wait for his other teammates to set up the offense.
Tempra, ball is taking too long in his hands.
Yeah.
Here's Sleet right now.
Tsaka
The
taas ng bola.
drive, you heard the whistle. No basket. To the disappointment of the FEU Tamaraws.
Yan, shot clock pababa na pero ang taas pa rin ng bola kanina, Benji.
Oo nga. Luis Tapeño.
Unfortunately,
Tinawagan.
hindi na basket yung layup attempt ni Sleet.
Here's Sleet.
Oh, wow. That's gonna be the second here.
Si Jimboy Estrada ang tinawagan. So still not a shooting foul.
Yep.
Okay, so they'll inbound it from the baseline. Oh, wow.
Good misdirection on that baseline out of bounds, but pass was a little way behind
Hindi
kay
Hindi rin
Tempra.
ready si Tempra at that time.
Yeah. Tempra was diving to the opposite block pero yung pasa papunta sa wing.
They're in front by 10. They're trying to get the first basket, which they did. So Luis Tapeño getting himself in the board right now with his first 2 points. And the first basket here in the second period. St. Clair up 12. Ito James Tempra naman, his 4th point in the game.
Everybody was focused on that whenever that possession was. Naiwan nila si Tempra dun sa left block. Just an easy floater. They're gonna run the same play here.
Racine Kane. That's a corner 3. That won't drop. FEU trailing by 10.
Yeah,
Good move. Patrick Sleet almost getting the basket. Heartbreaker somehow, but he'll settle for 2 free throws.
Yeah, you see that path clear for that layup by Patrick Sleet, but really what made possible dahil naka-seal screen itong si Fatty, just leaving that entire area for Patrick Sleet to operate on.
Well, he's got 2 points so far in the ball game and trying to add up because they're down here. Oh, he missed the first one.
Sleet so far has got 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. It's 1 out of 2 from the free throw.
Gets the second to go. Babalik si Cholo Año Nuevo here para sa FEU Tamaraws. So still a double-digit advantage here para sa... No, actually, this is 22-13. A 9-point lead para sa St. Clair. That's a 3!
Yeah, but you can't leave Galang with that much open. Sobrang pag ganyan, binigyan mo ng espasyo yan, titirahan ka niyan. And he's a maker.
And he's got 7 here in the first half.
Oh,
Patty!
that's it.
Kaya mo kaya sabihin to, Mo Fatty? Sumakay ka pa. Huwag ka lang malikot.
Pero that's something that they should have milked earlier. He's been sealing that smaller defender in front of him. And that time around, they finally got that possession to Fatty.
His first basket. And he's at the line for the bonus.
Yeah, tsaka mahirap dun, Benji. Naka-front ka pero sa likod wala kang tulong.
Oh.
If you're fronting a guy, you have to have help from behind. Lalo na kung masyadong malaki yun para sa'yo.
10-point lead here para sa St.
Nice
Clair.
move.
Falling away!
I love this guy, Kanye. Really
Kanye.
good footwork. He can play off 2 feet inside the area.
Kanye ba? Kanye?
I think it's Kanye.
Kanye. Kanye, nandito siya sa Pilipinas. East.
Oh, wow.
Patty banks it in! He's got 4 in the ball game.
So it's the battle of the foreign students now on
That's
those last
right.
2 possessions.
Ang problema rito sa FEU, nakikipagsagutan lang sila.
Yeah.
They gotta defend. They gotta make some stops here. Okay, that was a stop. Patty controlling the rebound here. 27-15 para sa St. Clair Saints. Oh, nice move!
Nice
Patrick
move.
Sleet!
Yeah, and when Sleet attacked that baseline, he saw sa kabila, nandun si Jimboy Estrada. He's not gonna challenge the shot. Dalawa na yung foul nun.
Kaya
Eh.
nga. But to consider, Jimboy Estrada still finding himself struggling here for St. Clair in the first half. They still have this double-digit advantage. No, hindi
Yeah.
na pala, naibaba na. Bakit ba ganyan yung math ko? Ano ba yan? 27-19. 8 na lang pala yan.
Yeah, and you see that drive, presence of mind for Patrick, sensing that Jimboy was there. He's not gonna help out. He's got 3. He's got 2 already. Don't want to take the 3.
Tapeno already has 2 points here in the first half. Is at the line. 6:05 remaining here in the second period.
Luis Tapena normally averaging 4.7 points per game, 3 rebounds and an assist.
Split charities. Ate Penge. FEU Tamaraws down by 9. Sleet with the basketball. Fatty, where does he go to? Risky pass there by Mo Fatty.
Yeah.
Shot clock down to 7. And bailed out with the foul that has been called here on St. Clair.
Yeah. That keep action where you have the big guy, this case Mo Fatty, holding the ball on the wing. That's really very, I guess, dangerous. It's a huge threat. But hindi mo nakita yung opportunity na yun to score for Fatty because he doesn't have that much game move from way outside. Pero kung mas malapit yan, 1-2 dribbles inside, he can finish.
It's Drick Acosta who's called for the contact here, and St. Clair already in the penalty, not even halfway here in the second period. And Patrick Sleet taking care of business, shooting free throws.
That press is on here for the Tamaraws after every made free throw. They go on a press.
Just up by 8. Estasio getting the ball back.
Yeah, again, that clock is starting to shrink here para sa St. Clair.
Kickball. Yeah. Nailusot pa, 3 seconds na lang yung shot clock.
They gotta buy there. Sobra.
So reset
Patakbo
to
na sa
14.
kabila eh.
Kaya nga eh. And Dong stops. Baseline jumper.
And again, that's the second time around that you've given space para dito kay Galang. You cannot afford him to have that much area to operate on.
So Megan Galang. Oh, Patrick Sleet. They let it go, the referees. And Cyrus Torres.
And Cyrus Torres coming off a curl from the left side of the floor, driving middle. Always that point of attack. Very dangerous para dito sa Tamaraws.
Only the first basket for Cyrus Torres.
Yeah.
An FEU. A 10-second shot clock to work on here para sa St. Clair Saints. Ooh, where's the basketball?
Good stop there. Yan ang maganda kay Patrick Sleet. Nakakapag-orchestrate, nakakadepensa, nakakascore. At that time, pinakita niya sa atin, you're not getting on the baseline side. I'm gonna be there in front of you. Now they got a chance to make this a 6-point game.
Tapenio, who just committed a turnover, is going to be replaced here by Giannis for St. Clair. FEU trying to get closer here. They're just down by 8. That's going to be a big basket, but it falls short. They have the numbers 3-on-2 here. A little fumble there. Oh, wow! You had the right idea. Yun nga lang, medyo nabitiwan on the way up, kaya hindi na control yung dunk. But look at him, Endong fighting for that loose ball. Shot clock says 3 right now. And how about that? Giannis kapapasok pa lamang. Instant offense here for the Saints.
Giannis, the calm amidst that storm.
Kaya
very hectic yung, yung mga movements, very erratic. Pero Giannis was there, just very stable.
Oh, and they throw that ball away on FEU Tamaraws. Down by 10 with 3.5 remaining here in the second period. Lumpinis will check back into the ball game here to replace Patrick Slate, who has done his thing.
Yeah.
Medyo kapoy lang, kapoy.
Yeah.
Pahinga muna si Patrick Slate.
Pero sayang yung pasa na yun para dito kay Fatty. Libre na naman siya. Siya yung malaki sa ilalim eh.
Acosta with a basketball. So Endong. Here's Estacio. Back to Endong.
Look at Estacio trying to post up against the Lampines.
Talagang they're running down the clock.
Yeah.
A forced shot there, but they got an offensive rebound. Acosta.
They're actually running the offense through Endong. Oh, wow.
Mid-range. How about that? Estacio.
Yep. And the Lampines is going to have his hands full against Estacio. I think today he's going to look to score.
Estacio in double figures with his 11.
Right, exactly. Because he knows he's got a mismatch against the Lampines. Look at that.
Tsaka kababalik lang uli ni Dalumpines eh.
Yeah.
Wasn't exactly ready to defend instantly.
Yeah. Quick step back there, going left on that elbow.
Keaton Tabernal is at the line to shoot free throws. Nasa penalty na. Itong panig ng St. Clair Saints. And they got to cash in on those free throws.
That's right. I mean, they're shooting just 50%. They've been there 8 times. They sank 4.
Yeah. Talk about the outfit. That's also 50% lang yata.
But 37% ang shooting ng FEU. At least nag-improve siya from the 18% earlier when we ended the first quarter.
Here's Endong. A little too fast for his own good, but he gets fouled. Wow, Cholo Año has 3 personal fouls, and this is just the first half.
Yeah.
They need him there.
Yeah, he's gonna get the bench pretty soon because he's too valuable para dito kay Coach Deno.
Eto, may steal siya rito. Ooh. Mahirap. Nakababa ka agad yung depensa eh.
Masyado sumobra yung fade eh. He had the lift, but the fade was just too much.
Look at the sharing of the ball here from St. Clair Saints.
It's almost like hot potato eh.
Grabe, no?
Good screen. There's that seal.
And they're always running down the clock.
Somebody's got to take the shot though.
Bang! So Acosta delivers. He's got 5 points in the game, and that's a big basket. Rick Acosta for FEU. It's been tough.
Yeah, and Rick Acosta really just trying to find a way, knowing that the clock was winding down. Little space, enough loop to make that shot in.
It has ballooned right now to 15. This is the largest lead in the ball game for St. Clair Saints. Under 2 minutes here in the first half.
Yeah, they're making some other guy other than Estacio bring down the ball on the floor para dito sa St. Clair.
Tapenyo na nga yun.
Yeah, Tapenyo na yung nagbaba eh.
Nice fake!
Good one.
Oh!
Wow!
Yun ang dapat mong dinunk.
Yeah.
Alley-oop play, pero it backfired para rito sa FEU Tamaraws.
Minsan kasi si Endong, he's got that parang nagmamadali.
Oo nga.
He's rushing it. Minsan inside the paint.
And sometimes thinking ahead, di pa niya kontrolado yung bola.
Yeah. He's not yet in control and he's making decisions already. So you have to be, stable and see the floor. Anyway, malakas rin naman yung katawan niya sa loob eh.
But every time he commits a mistake, he makes up for it.
Yeah.
Most times nga, dinodoble pa niya yung effort.
Siya rin na-frustrate rin sa sarili niya.
Yes.
There's that keep action again. Clock winding down again.
The turn, it's an air ball, FEU. Less than a minute remaining here. FEU still trailing by 15.
Somebody's got to take that shot.
Biggest deficit they have here in the first half. Dalumpines with a no-look. And then the jump hook, it goes out. Hard off the glass, a sorry miss.
Well, that shot changed dahil nandun si Endong.
Cyrus Torres only has 2 points in this ball game for FEU.
Good stagger right there.
Acosta firing away long distance, long and strong. Ooh, loose ball foul is going to be called. Laban sa St. Clair against Endong, I do believe so.
Well, Rick Acosta's got to realize that, he made a shot earlier from the other end. But this time, pagkasalo niya, medyo may hesitation pa. Hindi niya alam kung ipapasa niya o ititira niya. And so, as that clock again was winding down, he had to create.
Well, Miguel Ona is at the line right now. Every chance to score here para sa FEU Tamaraws as they're staring at this, well, kanina 15-point deficit.
Yeah.
Umasok yung kanyang una. 37-23 as of the moment. Make that 37-24.
Yeah, much better on that free throw journey there. Prior to that, they were 4 out of 10 benching.
Pinagpahinga muna si Rick Acosta. Anyway, seconds na lang to.
Yeah,
20 seconds na lang first half natin. Going for the last shot. They got 10 to execute.
Stasius again's gonna find a way to score here.
Well, binomba yung tira. Almost getting it to go.
You have enough time.
And then still
no.
with the last shot. Right idea.
Medyo
That time
delikado
around.
yun dahil si Galang yung tumira.
I
Diba?
know. Well, kalahati ng ball game na ito. It ends and St. Clair 13-point lead, 37-24 laban sa FEU.
First game is between the Trans Joshua Miklat and FEU's Alsen Makabaga. Both players will have a 1-minute warm-up, and we will start our game. Mr. Alsen Makabaga, please wear your light-colored main shirt. That color is Mr. Joshua Miklat. This is just our first game of many. We will have another one later on our halftime of our main game. San Sebastian's Ralph Gaba versus De La Salle's Earl Abadan. That will be later on our main game. Right now we'll have a one-on-one game on the hard court. Well, to begin the game, every shot inside the arc shall be awarded 1 point. Every shot outside the arc is awarded 2 points. Every successful free throw shall be awarded 1 point. First team to score 21, first player to score 21 points wins the game. The playing time will be only for 3 minutes. If the team scores below 21 points at the end of 3 minutes, the team that has the most points wins the game. This is now the Haynes 101 King of the Hardcore. Foul on Joshua McLeod. It's an act of shooting, 1 free throw for Alcin Macapagal. In favor of Macapagal. Foul on Alcin Macapagal. 1 free throw for Joshua McLeod. It's a base. Macapagal has it. He has 10 seconds to shoot. If there's shot inside, no. McLeod still gets it. Fresh 14 for him. Here's McLeod. Almost play. Backing body. Spins. Puts it up. The shot no good. Macapagal rebound. Fresh 14. Again, you're watching the Haynes 101 game downward. It's a 2-pointer for Alcin Macapagal. We should score now. It's 3-0. Reverse layup. No. 2 minutes. And McLeod misses. Macapagal has 3 points. No points yet for McLeod. 6 to shoot. Here's a 2-pointer. No. And out of bounds. It will be McLeod ball. Inbound on the Tamaulipas Heat. A minute and 32 remaining. Let's see if McLeod comes back. Here's the drive inside. 10 to shoot. He moves out again. Low post play. Back to bodies. Fade away. It's no good. Medyo inaanak si Joshua McLeod today. Macapagal moves out. A minute and 15. Focus on sa lang si Alcin. He needs to make sure to score this one. Here's the drive. The running shot. Back shot. Wala pa rin. Para for the rebound. Nakuha ni McLeod. 1 minute to go for this very first Haynes 101 in the hardcourt. Long to wala. Tumatakbo ang ating oras. Time remaining is now 49 ticks on this very first match. Ito na po si Alcin. He has a 3-point advantage. Then to shoot. Macapagal. Backing bodies again. Pumping. The release is not there. Nakuha pa niya ang bola. Verse 14. 30 ticks. Long to Macapagal. Ayaw. Joshua McLeod with a rebound. 24 ticks. McLeod titira. Long to ayaw pa rin. 18 ticks to go. May ubos oras na sa Macapagal. Down to 7 seconds. Down to 5. And here's Macapagal. The runner is no good. 5 seconds. McLeod will try one more try for 2. Voila. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this 101 King of the Hardcourt first game, the score is 3-0. Winner is Alcin Macapagal of FEU Tamaraw. Later on the halftime of our main game, we will have San Sebastian, Ralph Gabat, and De La Salle's Oil Padam. This is Haynes 101 King of the Hardcourt, presented by Haynes.
We are at the half, 37-24 in favor of St. Clair Saints. So mukhang hindi nga sila kinalawang rito. They're off to a very good start here, especially in the first two quarters. And shots from the outside. And these are guys like Estacio is already in double figures. Magaling din yung tinulong rito ni Megan Galang para rito sa St. Clair Saints. And of course, Endong also showing his way. Samantala, Mo Fatty, he could not complete the three-point play there. And this shot going in again para St. Clair Saints. I guess they're playing very, very comfortable and relaxed. They're taking a lot of time off the clock.
Yep.
Very patient offense here para sa St. Clair Saints. Benji Santiago, Coach Mike Perez. And what have we seen so far? The way things that have happened yung first 20 minutes of action natin. Ito, let's explain it to them in numbers.
Yeah, well, on the factor of rest or rust, after that long na hindi nakapaglaro ang St. Clair, mukhang it's really more of the rest that's favored them after that 43% shooting in the first half. Ang very glaring na stat dito would be yung rebounds. 22 rebounds versus 16 and giving them, I guess, what, 6-7 more attempts than that of FEU. And yung bench points, like we mentioned earlier, other than this the stats that we're seeing, in 10 bench points coming from primarily ito si Patrick Sleet, who came off the bench and provided that needed lift. And so yung first quarter ng FEU na nakascore lang sila ng 10, yung second nakascore na sila ng 14.
Look at Estacio, Aaron Estacio with his double-figure output at 11. The able support ni Megan Galang with his 9. Giannis off the bench contributing 7 over at the other side. Patrick Sleet off the bench with his 6 points. Fatty with 4. And James Tempra, who opened up the scoring para sa FEU, can only manage 4 points after 2 quarters. But let's see how that will improve as we take a look at our team standings. Once again, ang FEU, when they won yesterday, 1-2 na sila right now. Pero ang LaSalle mamaya who will see action. We're taking a look at Group B standings. LaSalle with 3-0. At of course, ang University of Perpetual pa rin ang nangunguna doon sa panig naman sa Group A natin. Iisa pa lamang ang kanilang talo. So things are looking good. Gets to be more and more interesting as we go along. And now moving on to the third quarter of action.
At mukhang maganda yung effect ng pahinga na yon, lalo na kay Estacio. Right now has 11 points above his normal average of 10 points in a game. So he's really looking to be very offensive-minded at the start of the game.
And Luis Tapeño, who's got 5 in the ball game. Sila naman na nagpasimula na scoring here in the third period. How about this three-pointer? Can't knock it down. They got it back. FEU.
They have to milk that mismatch underneath with Fatty and Endong. It's just too big inside.
Dalumpinas getting away, pero inabot yun, Endong.
Sayang, si Fatty could have just rolled curved up on that drive by Dalumpinas. He would have been free kasi si Endong nag-close out kay Dalumpinas.
Almost getting another basket, pero they are getting good looks, ang St. Clair.
Yeah, but the struggle continues para dito kay Jimboy Estrada, no? Hindi pa pumuputok ito, kailangan take advantage ng FEU ito because once this guy Jimboy starts scoring, it's gonna be a difficult night for FEU.
What a struggle from the field here para sa panig ng FEU Tamaraws.
Right now, they're all out of 2 to start the second half. And remember, they started the game 18% from the field.
Oo nga. Suwal. What does he go to? Almost losing the basketball. He lost it. Opportunity. Oh! Cholo Año Nuevo with a two-handed jam.
Boy, talking about sending a statement right there after that steal mid-court and just going right there with a two-handed jam.
Kailangan nila yan. Impact points para magising.
But that tap from the middle of the court really just made open that slot on the other end.
Only the fourth point for Cholo.
Yeah, but look at him elevate right there.
Wow. I just saw a man fly, sabi.
Oh, yeah.
39-26. St. Clair pa rin. And here they're setting up their half-court offense. They're very, very patient half-court offense. And then finally they attack in the basket. So ito na. Jimboy Estrada getting himself scoring his first 2 points.
Yeah, and either way, considering na he's been struggling so far from the field, he'll take that basket anytime. Not really the prettiest of them all.
Look at this, hinihintay mo kasi Coach Mike.
Ayan
Pero
nga,
ito
oh.
muna yung lipad.
Grabe,
At salampak ni Cholo Año Nuevo. So take a look at the other end naman.
Yeah.
The scoop shot delivered by Jimboy Estrada.
Good
The floater, Dalumpines with a miss. They got it back underneath. Wow, the presence of Endong. Talaga nagpapalit ng tira ang FEU.
Kasi active siya sa loob ng shaded area. So, you know, even if you move your feet, he's gonna be there in front of you, sticking to you. Taking too long here offensively.
Pero ganun talaga sila eh.
Yep.
And then finally attacking. Almost getting a basket to fall. Last touch is Sual, so it will go the other way.
Well, some coaches actually do that deliberately because they want to lessen the number of possessions so that it's lesser possessions to defend. You want to keep the score down, lalo na against a firepower team, this FEU. Nice drive. Oh, what a block.
And Dong thought he had it clean.
Yeah.
Is it really that clean? Oh, pero may contact, inabot din yung braso eh.
Yeah. And Dong did the right thing. That's a help on the low side on that attack lane part.
No easy baskets for
Yeah.
FEU in this game.
Yeah.
James Tempra, that's his 5th point.
Yeah, and I like this combo of Tempra, Sleet, and Torres. Sleet kind of like reminds you of Austin Reeves on the Los Angeles Lakers. Right? The first time that I looked at him, parang sabi ko, you know, may similarities ng konti. Oh, another bad pass here. And Jimboy really just not in his element today.
Siya lang yata kinalawang eh.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good thing. All of his teammates responding very well after a long rest nga. Remember, May 13 pa sila huling naglaro.
Yeah.
Dito sa ating 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup.
Or either that, baka may training pa siya dun sa ibang teams niya, no? Napakapagod. Good fake, good shot.
How about that basket for Cyrus Torres? His first three-pointer, he's got 5 in the ball game. Also 3 rebounds and 2 assists so far.
Yeah. Ay, tulad nga sinasabi ng mga coaches, you're most free on the catch. So you gotta make a decision like this one.
Pero that's a miss for Megan Galang.
Yep. And that shot in the corner too, once he got it, he faked. So that defense fly by and there's nothing much that Galang could do.
Well, somehow when it comes to three-point shooting, yung Cyrus Torres basket, yun pa lamang ang kanilang tres in this ball game.
They've been empty since the first half, no?
Oo.
Oh, wow. And Tempra's really putting it on now.
James Tempra with a right move underneath.
Well, 2 things that he was doing there. He knew he could take on Jimboy on the post. Second, he knew that Jimboy already has two fouls. So I think that's the 3rd already on Jimboy Estrada. He should be going to the bench. And this game's been really a struggle here for Jimboy. Just 2 points to show in 9 minutes of action. And not a number that you expect from a scoring machine like Jimboy.
James Tempra completing a three-point play for FEU. They have managed to get down this lead in St. Clair, down to 8, 41-33 from a high of 15, almost 50% na yung kanilang output.
Yeah.
Na meron sila
Oh!
Aaron Estacio just keeps on going, and it's a three-pointer. Oh, sagot naman sa kabila. Felipe naman, look, Felipe. I don't think he saw action in the first half for
No, he
FEU,
doesn't.
no?
But, you know, yung last game nga nila, he's got what? 16 points off the bench. 16 of the 28 bench points in their last game against UE.
Well, there's no such thing as a recovery period, even if you have to play back-to-back games
Right.
dito sa preseason cup.
Right. And kanina yung 3 points ni Estacio na yun, just as FEU was starting that zone. Zozonan nyo ako. Okay.
Ganun.
Catch this. 14th point already for Estacio.
Don't look now, but they're just staring down at this 7-point lead right now to St. Clair. Pero St. Clair, the long shot is a miss.
Heat check naman yun para kay Aaron.
Sleet trying to quicken the pace here. Felipe.
Gotta cut this down to a 4-point game.
Not hitting the hoop right there for that long distance shot by Cyrus Torres. Luckily for them, sa kanila pa rin yung bola pero hindi tumama sa ring. So 13 ang kanilang shot clock right now. Plenty of time to execute a good play here for FEU.
5-second
wow.
violation, yeah. That action took too long to develop on those series of screens inside that paint.
Mental block on the part of Patrick Slate.
And they couldn't go to Fatty because Endong was right there defending.
Coach Denok Miranda not exactly happy with the way things are
yeah.
turning out for his team, and even right now he's also saying his part sa ating mga officials in this game. A 7-point advantage.
That's the play that they've been running earlier, but this time they go to the other option, yeah.
Well, Jimbo Estrada with a banking shot.
Yeah.
A miss from the outside for FEU.
Tsaka kita mo talaga, St. Clair's not looking to run. They're looking to execute
Yes.
their half-court set. Tumatakbo na doon sa kabila yung mga scorers, pero steady lang. Half-court tayo.
Game plan to game plan
Yep.
that they're executing. In and out, that shot. Sleet going all the way. Pero hindi pa rin pumasok.
There you go. This is more like it.
An open look for a long distance shot. Doesn't drop. Sleet. Naku, naiwanan pa yung bola.
Gotta find an open guy.
Oh,
Bad
wow.
pass.
Well read by St. Clair at that time. The extra pass and the basket. Well, Megan Galang is in double figures right now. Very active. They can be patient, need to, and then in transition, Megan Galang. The extra pass there. And he
Veterano.
scores.
Veterano si Jimboy talaga.
All right, welcome back. 3 minutes and 10 here in the third quarter. For a little while, it was just down to 7 ang lamang ng St. Clair, and then finding ways to stave off any rally na gustong gawin ng FEU Tamaras. 48-37 as of the moment. Are we going to be listening to a report from our very own Megan?
The other Megan.
Yeah. Okay, we're still trying to figure that out. Okay. All right, so if you can hear Megan now. Okay. Ayan, yan na.
Score is 48-37 in favor of the Saints, and despite leading through the first 3 quarters, Saints head coach Gino Manansala says job is not yet done. It's evident that Coach Gino demands a lot from his team. From the sidelines, he's very proactive, reminding his players of their execution. Regardless of the lead that they have, he says that they do not want to give any room for error. Even lucky shots won't cut it for Coach Gino kasi alam niya ang kakayanan ng kanya mga players. Sabi nga niya, college ng kanya mga players and sooner or later they may turn pro. So he wants his players to keep their championship standard play whichever team they may go to and whenever they are on the court. Benji and Coach Mike.
Grabe, to really look ahead
Yeah.
sa future ng kanyang mga players dito. For St. Clair, Gino Manansal. Grabe.
Yeah, and yan naman na masarap if you're being coached by Gino Manansala. You know that he's gonna prepare you for the next level of basketball.
Oo.
Basketball's always been a game of levels. So, you find a coach like Coach Gino na nire-ready ka. I mean, what else can you do but to be obedient to what he's guiding you with?
Nakakatuwa pa rin sa panarinig natin sa report ni Megan. Parang lucky shots.
Yeah.
Parang hindi acceptable sa
Hindi
kanya.
siya acceptable. Kaya kanina yung basket ni Jimbo, I'm sure hindi yun acceptable kay Coach Gino.
48-39, a 9-point lead for St. Clair as we go into another timeout. 2:42 here in the third. Back here for the 16th Filoil EcoOil Preseason Cup. So Ray Gamboa and the rest of the guys who are actually officials, bossings natin dito sa ating Preseason Cup. And a lot of people are coming into the venue right now, enjoying this game.
Yep.
And most probably, alam na natin kung anong hinihintay nito. Yung ating second game between the UP Fighting Maroons up against De La Salle University Green Archers. What more could you ask for?
And when you talk about people watching as mga bossing, I want to say a shout out to one of my kasama at work, Joey Estrella. Joey, good afternoon. Good to see that you're watching our games. And hopefully we get to see you online as well na nanonood. Lalo na mamaya maganda rin yung laban na next natin. It's La Salle versus UP.
Oh! Hindi, bawal ang chamba.
Hindi acceptable kay Coach Gino yan. Little stagger here that didn't pull through.
Dalumpinas can't penetrate.
Yeah, Dalumpinas is gonna have his hands full offensively and defensively kasi kahit na gusto niya umiscore, nauunahan siya sa spot ni Estacio.
In the meantime, a miss by James Sempra. Another chance to score here. Miguel Ona could not do anything about it. And it still stays for FEU.
Yeah, but you have to love the hustle of Endong. I mean, he's solo going up against two yellow shirts right there. He just couldn't keep that ball alive. That's a live turnover.
Galang will be replaced by Acosta on the floor. Choose your poison.
Yeah.
Sila yung kumakana dito sa ball game na ito. Tabernal and Sleet returns to the floor here for Coach Tenok. FEU.
Actually, FEU is doing a good job in terms of production for this quarter. They've scored 15 versus that of 11 para sa St. Clair. But you gotta be able to be more consistent and get over that hump on that deficit.
Biggest lead enjoyed by St. Clair was at 15. Here they go.
And that baseline out of bounds, same play has been really very late in execution. Kitang-kita mo yung next open spot would be the opposite weak post side.
Jumper won't go. Sleep. Ona. Three-pointer on its way. So Tabornal delivers the second three-pointer for FEU in this ball game.
Exactly what we were saying earlier. You're most free when you catch that ball. And so he made a decision to make that shot, and he made it.
48-42, the lead has been cut down to 6 right now.
Ito mas medyo challenge na matchup to, Tabornal versus Estacio, kasi si Tabornal medyo mabilis din eh.
Shot clock winding down again para sa St. Clair. It's down to 3. The 3 offline. Here comes FEU. There's still time here in the third.
Yeah, a little bit of momentum swinging here towards the end of the third para din sa FEU.
Tabornal with a runner. Gets it back, puts it up. Ayaw pa rin!
Yeah, he forced it. A little bit forced on that time. There was a guy on the corner that was free, could have chucked it over there.
How do you like Aaron Estacio? Pretty much aware of what's happening on the floor, looking at the time. They go for the last shot here. And Dong.
I think that's Kane.
All right.
Yeah.
That is the end of the third quarter.
Kane ba? Yeah,
Well,
it's
a
Kane.
good effort here para sa FEU Tamaraos. And sa scoring natin, 18-11 in favor of FEU. Sabi ko na nga, panggising yung ginawang taktak na yan ni Cholo Año Nuevo.
Ba't di tayo nagising?
And things already starting to happen big for the Tamaraos. St. Clair just hanging on. There is just a 6-point lead that they're protecting as we enter the fourth quarter. That's coming up. Yan ang tinatawag natin mga eye candies.
Yes.
But we're happy that they're here. So on we go with this ball game as we enter the final 10 minutes, fourth quarter. 6 na lang ang abante ng St. Clair Saints. And opening it up, ito pang FEU sa fourth quarter.
Oh,
Basket!
wow.
So Song Kuya with a three-pointer. Do believe that's the fourth three-pointer ng FEU.
Yeah, it cuts this down to a 3-point game.
One possession na lang ito.
And so far, FEU really been good at opening quarters since the third.
An air ball on that attempt from the corner. FEU with a chance here. They can bring the gap closer, maybe even tie the ball game. Another 3 could do wonders for them here.
Oh, that's gonna be short.
And that's an air ball. That was Montemayor.
Yeah, sayang, they were riding on that momentum there, on that made 3 by Sungkuya. And now they got to go back and defend, create another momentum here.
Sungkuya has got 5 points in the ball game.
And none more precious than that last 3.
Racine Kane, double teamed.
Now there's a little bit more of lift and action defensively para dito sa FEU. A little more urgency.
Shot clock down to 3 right now. Somebody has to put up the shot. Wow, they are missing those shots that they were getting in the early goings ng ball game nito. It has turned out to be a different story. And things are going the way of FEU Tamaraos.
But ironically, bench kanina, si Yanis was the stabilizer when that clock was shrinking on them. Time around, he heard that and he missed it. Now another chance for the Tamaraos to either make this a 1-point game or equalize. Same play.
Slate. He gets it back. Wants isolation. Attacks.
Step on the
Stepping
end
lang.
line, yeah.
Taburnal had the right idea. Problema, hindi niya nakikita yung nasa likuran niya. Yung referee nakakita, stepping.
Yeah. But prior to that sideline out of bounds violation, Sleet had the right thing in mind. He was driving baseline, and somebody's got to fill that other corner side for that kick.
Look at the swarming defense of FEU.
Yeah. But Endong's not going to hurt them from the low post. He's just going to pass off him.
There's the runner.
That's the one that's going to hurt you.
Yeah, Jimboy Estrada.
Jimboy Estrada with that much momentum.
Better late than never, as they say.
Right.
He's got 6 points in the game. And Dong coming down with a rebound after an FEU miss. 50-45. They're still hanging on to this advantage that they have.
Oh, and Tabornal hitting, I guess, Endong on the midsection.
They're going to be taking a second look at this one, the officials.
Oh. Wait, look, that really was the shoulder. Was it the punch at all? Yeah, it's just the shoulder.
Well, mahirap. Bahala sila mag-decide dyan.
Ibig sabihin, no, masakit talaga yan dahil condition to mga players na to.
Sportsman-like foul na to, Coach Mike.
Oh, wow.
That is big. Sayang momentum going their way.
Yeah. Swinging your shoulder is very similar to swinging your elbow. No? Parang yung impact at lakas. And it's not a basketball play at all.
At saka matangkad dito si Endong eh.
Oh, yeah.
Eh, ano nga ba abutin mo dyan? Talaga yung midsection
Talagang midsection
lang
ang abutin mo, right?
So Babacar Endong. He's got 11 rebounds. Wala pa siyang puntos.
Talk about role playing, no?
Oo.
I think mga isang importante dyan, he's got 6 assists.
Yun.
Do we see a double-double nang hindi points yung isang
Kaya
category? Ano? That's interesting.
Finally, meron na siya. Meron na siya numero in production.
Yeah. Kaya kanina we were saying that the offense was actually playing off Endong because he was the one who's feeding the open guys.
Konting footwork pa to eh. Si Endong.
Para pag tinignan mo, natural wing siya, hindi siya big man eh. No? Parang ganun eh. There's a little side weave here.
Shot clock down to 1. Yun lang. Sobrang tagal naman ang execution na yun.
Yeah, I'm sure tinuro yan ni Coach Gino. You have to be aware of clock and possession. You gotta be aware of both. Lalo na in the scorer na katulad ni Jimboy. Now a chance for FEU to cut down.
Chola Nueva on the attack here. Sleet from the corner for the 3. Can't hit it. Gets it back. Sleet.
Oh,
Chola
good
stop and pop.
45 cut.
Ooh, that's an air ball.
Yeah.
Tempra saves it, pero to the wrong guy. And here comes St. Clair.
They're asking for horns now.
Aaron Estacio with the basketball.
And Endong's not seeing that play call.
Endong playing the outside.
Now this one's dangerous.
Almost.
Yeah.
Jimboy Estrada has 6 points in the ball game, 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Mo Fati. Cyrus Torres, top of the key jumper.
Oh.
It rattles in.
That happened because Torres tried to create after that, what we call a grenade pass by Fati.
7 points for Cyrus Torres. The lead has been cut down to 4, 51-47.
He's got 7 in the game to go with 4 rebounds and 2 assists.
Play broken up underneath. Ball touch last for FEU. They wanted it to be reviewed. No, it can't happen. Under 2 minutes lang tayo nagre-review ng possession.
Yeah. And the entire bench of FEU is just standing there saying that it was touched. Oh, yeah, probably got a case.
Coach's challenge, yan ang pwede. Oo nga naman, may coach's challenge, so why not use it? Especially when things are beginning to develop your way for FEU Tamaraos. Yes, they got a case there. Totoo yan, Coach Mike.
But that's good recovery too by Tempra on that backdoor cut by Tapeño.
Successful.
So that ball now is going to swing over to the Tamaraos with an opportunity to come closer.
You're given one challenge in a ball game. Kailangan talaga alam mo kung kailan mo gagamitin yan.
Yeah. Much as they were pathetic in the first quarter, they're building up on the other quarters.
Eto pa, dalawa na lang.
Yeah.
Patrick Slate. Well, carrying in his shoulders the responsibility for getting FEU Tamaraos back in the game.
Medyo bumagal ng konti yung setup nitong St. Clair after mag-sona itong Tamaraos.
There they go, sharing the basketball. And Dong missing the floater.
Now you got to make that run now.
Leader tie. That's a foul. Si Jimboy Estrada, pang-apat na fouls niya na.
Pero tingnan mo si Anyo Nuevo, no? Left-handed player pero he dribbled coast to coast with the right hand with an intention to finish on the left.
51-49. It's as close as it can get here with 5 minutes and 18 remaining in this ball game. St. Clair just ahead by 2. And who would have thought FEU Tamaraos coming off a win just yesterday, playing back-to-back games. They were down by as much as 15, a big third quarter surge, the 18-11 run that they were able to do in the previous quarter. And now look at this, 51-49, St. Clair needs to wake up. Thought they had it easy.
Oh, that's a good one right there. They didn't see that fatty seal on Endong.
Cyrus Torres lets it fly. It's an air ball. And now St. Clair, tuloy laro. Protecting a 2-point lead. Estacio, it's a pass. It's a pass. It's not a shot.
Let's claim it as a pass.
Binomba eh.
Oh, look at the vision of...
Estacio, grabe, no? So now up by 4, St. Clair.
That's a good face-up. Kaya lang si Tepaño, na-seal rin niya yung baseline side eh. See that? Almost a block, but good pass, like what you said.
Flash Express pass of the game. Para rito sa St. Clair, the connection. Tapeño with a basket. Galing kay Aaron Estacio.
This one's better execution.
Cyrus Torres missing
Wow,
the
look at that
3. Cholo Año Nuevo keeping it in play for
Yeah.
FEU Tamaraos.
You got to attack quickly now. Clock's on 5.
Cyrus from deep. Long and strong. St. Clair hanging on to a 4-point lead. 4 minutes in this game.
Didn't hit them on that zoom action.
Ganun talaga sila, oh. Very patient offense.
Yeah. Oh, good fake.
Yun nga lang.
Hindi pumasok. And Estacio so far been silent after that hot start in the first half. He's only got 2 points to show in the second half.
Oh,
The basket counts.
they gave him that.
Yeah, they gave him continuation. See that? Patrick Sleep rejected that screen. Lupin layup going glass.
He absorbs the contact
Yeah.
and still managing to keep himself in balance in midair for the shot. It counts,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, pero ang ganda nung basa niya eh. Oh. Ni-rejected that screen. See that post open. Actually, si Fatty was even diving underneath. He could have dished off too.
Three minutes and 42 remaining. Patrick Sleep. Nako, yun lang. Graduate.
Oh, wow.
He fouls out of the game. It has been a struggle, not exactly something, the kind of a game that he wanted to dish out.
Right.
And what's expected of him, you know?
Correct. And he was actually starting to heat up in the third quarter, coming up with 6 points.
Look at Patrick Sleep, pero teka muna, Cholo Año Nuevo, just failure to a follow-up. That could have been big
Yeah.
to tie the count here.
Once again, they go to that horns play here.
Dodging a ball at that time of St. Clair.
Good
Henyo.
block.
Nandun si Mo Fatty doing his thing on defense. Cholo with a spin. The
What?
kick out. Sleep. Who's open? Who's
Somebody's
going to
got to
take the
take
shot?
it. Yeah, somebody's got to take it.
They got plenty of time. 12 on their clock. Oh! Almost. Oh! Yun lang. Parang sayang. Tumagal na tumagal.
Yeah, and coaching staff of FEU telling their guys on the floor, you have to take the shot.
Yes, yun nga eh. Even if it's a bad shot, at least you made an attempt.
Yeah, that's right.
3:04 remaining here. Don't leave us yet. This is a close one. St. Clair ahead for just 2 points. Three minutes in this ball game. And of course, we cannot be so sure about what's the result at the end of this ball game. St. Clair dodging a lot of those bullets and just protecting a 2-point lead, 53-51 against FEU.
And St. Clair's scoring has really slowed down here. 20 points, 17 and 11 respectively on the first 3 quarters. And right now, with just about under 3 minutes remaining, they've only shown, 5 points?
60 seconds on the shot.
Ball stays with St. Clair.
All-important defensive stop here for the Tamaraws.
Aaron Estacio setting up the half-court offense. Tapenio. Corner 3, won't drop. Big rebound here for Cholo Año Nuevo ng FEU.
And boy, did Coach Gino needed Galang to hit that because wala ka ng Jimboy Estrada to space the floor. You gotta find another guy to do that.
Cyrus Solas with a miss from the outside. That could have given them the lead in this game.
So far, FEU 4 out of 20 from 3. 20%.
What a climb here para sa FEU to get themselves back in the ball game, down by as much as 15. And it's a totally different story here, especially in the fourth. And a turnover called against St. Clair. Pero Anastasio called for traveling. Far from over as we approach the final 2 minutes. Wow, Patrick Sleet na bitiwan yung bola on his way up. In transition, St. Clair. Oh, they turn it over. Balik na naman ang bola para rito sa FEU. Cyrus Torres.
You can pull it back, gotta attack quick.
James Tempra backing down on his defender here. Is in the paint.
Oh, what a
Blocked.
defense. Good defense there by Endong.
11 seconds on the shot.
As Tempra was trying to play with 2 feet inside the paint. Good timing there by Endong. Yan yung difference ni Endong. You know?
Yun nga.
Oh!
Oh, wow!
Wow.
James Tempra with a sorry miss, but they still have the basketball here. Patrick Sleet. The setup. Oh, offensive foul.
Wow.
Yun ang nagmamadali. Sayang na pagkakataon.
Offensive foul.
And the many times we've seen that happen, that baseline drive and baseline drift, that screen was moving though by Patrick Sleet.
Pinangga niya si Galang that time around. Eh, oh.
Yeah. Ang difference nung kaninang baseline drive ni Sleet, hindi niya ma-finish to kasi nando si Endong eh. Kanina libre sa ilalim,
Yes.
di ba? Kaya natapos niya eh.
A lot of those shots that they have to change up in mid-air with the towering presence of Babacar and Dong.
Yeah.
The 3. It's another air ball here. Pero Anastasio with a bad miss. Cholo Año Nuevo taking it all the way. Could not get the basket, but it will be given 2 free throws to equalize the output of these 2 teams.
And you love that Año Nuevo is actually intentional on this drive. He knew what was at stake. They're down only by 2. He's got the defense reeling, and you got to attack him back. Now you got to work on your free throws, though.
Only 4 points for Cholo Año Nuevo. Well, there was a dunk.
Yeah. But the
Pero
free,
ito yung mga importante.
yeah, the free throws. They're 9 out of 17.
Wow.
Below 60% here.
Gets the second one to go.
Now you got to put a stop.
53-52. Tawag ko dito, may butal. Less than a minute remaining. So Anastasio wants to set it up once again.
They're calling horns once again. You have the double bigs on that elbow. They want Anastasio to create.
Almost losing it.
You got to put it up. Oh, what a steal!
Santos! And FEU is ahead right now, 54-53. You have to play the full 40 minutes of a ball game.
Yeah, that moment of hesitation by Brick lost that possession, and out in the open floor, you got to go back and defend. Boy, and what a tip there in the recovery.
Hustle play for FEU Tamaraos. They're up by 1. We have a timeout. For those who took a nap and then suddenly getting back into this ball game and finding themselves so surprised, it's FEU Tamaraos, habol ng habol. And finally, eto na, lamang na sila. Just up by 1, basket by Cyrus Torres on the layup. Now they're going to be inbounding sa kanilang front court, and they're going to be given 14 seconds lang sa shot clock.
Well, FEU's got to be able to defend.
Ito na naman, battle for the loose ball.
Oh!
Great Acosta with a basket there. A broken play.
Yeah, but two Tamaraos colliding with each other right there. Look at that. Sleet and Año Nuevo. And Acosta just making up for that miscue earlier, Benji.
Wow, what a ball game this has turned out to be. It's not yet over. Another timeout has been called here. And that 27 seconds basically. That's the time remaining here in this ball game. Back here at the Filoil EcoOil Center in San Juan. Sabi mo malamig.
Oo nga, ako nga. Gusto ko na mag-jacket. Nakalimutan ko lang yung jacket ko. Baka mas hindi ganun kalamig sa baba, pero ang lamig.
Okay, returning to the action here. FEU down by 1. They have the basketball. Patrick Sleet, get away. Banking shot, won't go.
Oh, wow. FEU had time, though.
Oh, wow. Everything that's supposed to happen wrong.
Yeah.
We have seen it in this final seconds of this ball game.
Yeah, that last offense, though, by FEU looked like they wanted a 2-4-1. But good thing that error right there, that pass by Acosta, boy. And Acosta's been involved in the last 3 plays for St. Clair.
FEU going for the win here. If they get a basket, this is an air ball for Patrick Sleet. Now they can review the possession here. They will review. It's but natural that everybody wants possession. Both teams.
Oh.
See for yourself. Coach Mike, para sa'yo. Ano nakita mo?
Well, the way that we see it on the video looked like it got off the hand of an FEU player. Oh, but there's another hand, though, that touched it on its way back from that angle. The other one, clearly, it's off FEU. Yeah, it's off FEU.
It's going to be basketball for St. Clair. Down by 1. 4.6 seconds in this ball game.
Now you got a foul, but St. Clair's been doing good at the free throws. They're shooting 7 out of 9. You have to foul quickly now. You can't waste any more seconds.
2 team fouls pa lang.
Oh, yeah.
Ang FEU.
That's the thing.
There we go with the inbound. Well, that's 1 foul. Cyrus Torres willing to give up his first, his only foul in this game so far. Yung inbound sa backcourt pa rin, Coach Mike.
Yeah.
3.6.
And regardless of the outcome, sigurado, si Coach Denok's gonna look at this tape and, you know, tell his players how to perform under these situations.
Another foul.
Yeah. Because really the intent is to send them to the free throw and you have to get into the penalty.
Yeah,
It's 1.8.
that's the last foul that they could give.
Yeah. And one more that will send them to the free throw.
Here we go. Kanino pupunta yung inbound na yan? Kay Endong, who gets fouled again.
Yeah.
He was 1 of 1 earlier in his free throws.
Now he's got to make these free throws now.
I'm sorry, 1 of 2 in his free throws.
1.1 remaining.
Free throws for St. Clair, 7 of 9. Oh!
makes this, does FEU still have a timeout?
And don't miss both! And FEU escapes! No, it's St. Clair.
Yeah.
Almost pa for James Tempra. What a ball game. When we started this, it was St. Clair controlling everything.
Yeah.
FEU came back in the second half, and how do you like that? St. Clair escapes with a 1-point victory here. 55-54. The heave from FEU, muntik
Muntik pa. But either way, both coaches surely would have lessons learned here. St. Clair started out hot, but they lost that lead. Production very low in the fourth quarter, and how they performed in those crucial parts. That's something they're going to be talking about, Bench.
They're going to be heaving a real big sigh of relief here, coming up with the win. They almost lost the chance to take this game. Pero FEU really made a big comeback. At ito si Aaron Estacio, ang best player in this ball game, Coach Mike.
Yep. And so St. Clair, because of this guy, Aaron Estacio, really started things out for St. Clair right now. St. Clair right now on a 3-game winning streak after winning over FEU and UN, this time with Faith and UE, now with FEU.
Wow, what a cliffhanger for this ball game.
Yeah.
In the end, that's all that matters. And it's a win para sa St. Clair Saints at the expense of FEU. It was a close one, 55-54. St. Clair with an escape victory. Laban dito sa FEU. What action that we have seen here. And what action are we expecting in our next game? As the unbeaten De La Salle University Green Archers will be going up against the UP Fighting Maroons. That's something to really look forward to. Every day, samahan nyo kami rito, no? In fact, Saturday ngayon, bukas, we still have another game. And then on Monday, kabit-kabit ang schedule natin dito. And quadruple header pa parate. So once again, it's a win para rito sa St. Clair over FEU, and stand by for this ball game between La Salle and UP when we return.